Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Idaho Rifleman. Today we've got the European American Arms EAR Windicator 38 Special snub nose revolver. This is a single action, or again, cylinder is empty, or a double action. It's chambered in 38 Special. It's been a kind of a popular self-defense round for a number of years. 38 Special snub nose like this makes a pretty good compact concealed carry gun. And today we're gonna put it to the test with a couple of different rounds. We've got some round nose ammunition and also some shot shell ammunition. So we're going to see which of those performs better and if the shot shell is actually a suitable self-defense round. Now this is the same revolver that I teased a few videos back, so we're actually going to come out here today and shoot it and have some fun. Overall, pretty comfortable grip, feels pretty good in the hands, so I'm excited to put it to the test and see how it does. So what do you say we get started? Alright, the first ammunition that we have today is going to be handgun line 38 Special lead round nose 158 grain. Then we're going to shoot Winchester 38 Special 150 grain, and this is also a lead round nose. And then we've got CCI 38 Special or 357 mag shot shell rounds. These are 1/4 ounce number 9 shot. So we're going to put these three to the test. First thing we're going to shoot is some gallon water jugs and just see how the different rounds perform there. Okay, we're going to load our 158 grain round nose. Let's go take a look. Okay, our first shot. We have one water jug here. We hit right here. Downward angle, punched a nice hole right through the back. Pretty clean. And we hit our table. Now we've got the Winchester 150 grain lead nose. Let's take a look at that one. Okay, our second hit, the 150 grain lead round nose. We hit right here. Alright, our second hit with the lead round nose, 150 grain Winchester, was right here. Came out the back. And looks like we also skipped off the table back here. So, had a little bit of drop to that. Alright, lastly, we have the 1/4 ounce number 9 shot 38 357 shot shell round. There we go. Well, that was pretty good. Let's check it out. Alright, here's the hit from our shot shell round. it did not come out the back of the milk jug. I don't know if you can really see in here or not. Hang on just a second. Alright, so we opened up the milk jug a little bit more. You can see all the pellets that are floating around in there, as well as the parts of the cap that hold the pellets in. So that's pretty cool. Alright, here's a close-up of those pellets. Alright, well, I don't know about all of you, but water jugs just aren't that exciting. So I found an old car hood that looks like it's probably scrapped out after being involved in some kind of an incident. It's a little bit bent up, but yeah, car hood, car door, more or less, minus a few parts and pieces, more or less same construction. So we're going to shoot the car hood and see how the 38 Special performs against that. .158 grain, lead round nose. Let's take a look at that. Well, I'm really impressed. Here's our hit. We can see that it went all the way through, and that's actually a pretty decent sized entrance hole. Let's take a look at the backside. Right here is where the bullet came out. That's impressive because it's actually a bigger hole going in than coming out. All right, 150 grain Winchester lead round nose. Let's check that one out. And pretty much the same result. A little cleaner hole. So let's try the shot shell. All right, and last, the shot shell round. Let's check that out. All right, here's the hit with the shot shell. There's the dent from where the shell cap hit. And then all the little pellets, none of them made it through the metal. But pretty decent little pattern for a 2-inch barrel with shot shells. Alright everyone, that's going to wrap up this week's episode of Idaho Rifleman, where I demoed the European American Arms 38 Special Windicator revolver. Gotta say, overall, it's a nice little pistol. The action was smooth on it. The grip is pretty comfortable. It fits well in your hand. Double action, it has a 6 or 8 pound trigger pull. I can't remember which. But if you shoot it single action like I was, pulling the hammer back, it cuts it down to a 2 pound trigger pull, which is really nice for those controlled target shots that you're trying to take. So overall, I'm a fan. It is a little heavy. It is a little wide. I don't know really how well it would do for concealed carry, but that's to be expected with revolvers, and they always fire. So that being said, like I said, I'm a fan, and I would recommend, if you can get your hand on one of these, I think it'd be a good purchase. That being said, I'm not being paid or sponsored by anyone to say that. That's just my opinion. I was pretty impressed with the ammo that I used today. There wasn't really much difference between the 158 grain and the 150 grain round nose. They're both pretty similar. But the shot shell rounds, they did a lot of damage on the front end, but not a one of those pellets penetrated through the backside of the water jug. They all stopped in. So I don't know really how well they would perform in a self-defense situation, but they seem to be effective enough that they do some damage. So I don't know if you noticed at one point it didn't really cycle very well in the cylinder, but one of the blue cap there that held the shot pellets had actually slid out of the shell and was hanging up on the frame of the revolver. So I pulled that shell out, squeezed that cap back in, and it worked just fine after that. I don't know if that's a common problem with the shot shell rounds, but definitely worth mentioning and being cognizant of, especially if you're going to use them in a self-defense situation. The last thing you want is your revolver not to cycle. So I would like to get a 357 and demo that side by side with the 38. For those that don't know, they're more or less a sister cartridge to each other. If you have a 357, you can cycle 38 special through it. However, you cannot cycle 357 mag through a 38 special. It doesn't work. So, but I'd like to demo them side by side and just see the performance differences there and how the 357 performs. But I don't know if it's nationally or just here locally. They seem to be a little bit scarce, and when you do see them on the shelf, their price tag is up there. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. I sure enjoyed making it for you. Please hit like and subscribe here on YouTube and click the notification bell in the upper corner, and that should notify you anytime I put out a new video. You can also head over to Facebook and Instagram and check out Idaho Rifleman there and give those pages a follow. I try to post some different content there that's not on the channel here, just to kind of keep things interesting. You can also check out idahorifleman.blogspot.com and read the different blogs that I've written about the guns and ammo that I've demoed here on the channel. I hope you all have a great day. Take care, stay safe, and God bless. I'll see you next week.